Okay, so you're probably wondering why on earth you only see my desktop. And that's just because of the fact that I'm a very busy person. I'm working on people's SEO. I'm running other projects with my own business with like data analytics and web page design. I'm a grad student. I have multiple degrees. I have multiple certifications, and I'm just trying to pass this stuff along. Why don't you see my face? Because I don't have time to look pretty. If you comment below, if you like, you subscribe, and you hit that notification bell, at some point you will probably see me go ahead and get a better camera, a 4K camera. Right now I have a 1080p D3300 from Nikon. I love my camera. It's a 24.2 megapixel camera. It does really, really well, but it is not going to cut it for YouTube in the future because everything has SEO standards, and one of YouTube's standards for SEO is 4K video because YouTube cares about the public. It cares about you. Google cares about you. It cares about the public because of the fact that you are its business. You are every single one of you. I'm pointing at the microphone, and that sucks because I'm not doing video, so I can't point at the camera. But the whole thing is that Google cares because if Google didn't care about you, Google wouldn't have a business. Their whole business is search engine results. That's it. That's realistically what Google's all about. So if it's not accurate, it's not fast, it's not bringing up the most fresh data, the fresh page that you need to see, then it's useless. For this video, we're going to do all of the free, well, not so free and not so free tools that Google puts out. And I'm going to start off with how I feel that you should go through this. All right, starting off with Google My Business. Now, why Google My Business? Because Google My Business offers you a free website. It's not going to be the greatest website, and you can change it later once you get a real website, but it does offer you a website. It also offers you a bunch of free tools. I've seen it used for making scheduling app so that you could actually schedule appointments. I've seen it do pictures about your business, phone numbers, directions, everything, and you can see that right here. Call the phone number, get directions to the location, send a text message to their what have you, and then go to their website. Do you want an overview? The overview is going to be their description, just so you know. Photos, posts about, you're going to get reviews. Google reviews are always good. You've got time when it's open. It'll say automatically open, but you can actually set these times per day. So it's actually a really cool tool, but you want to put all this information out there. Now, obviously, this is just the first step with Google. Honestly, you should go out, get your website, make sure you have a phone number if it's not going to be your personal cell phone number. Get your Instagram, get your Facebook, get your Twitter, get those three major players right there. Improve your performance on Google search. This is Google Search Console. I'm not going to go into this because it's probably going to read my logged in information. We're just going to talk about this briefly because this is just an overview of all of the tools that you can use. But Google Search Console is your main thing. This is where you're going to queue up the Google bots to check your website. You're going to do a request on your website to make sure that Google actually goes to your website, checks it out, says, okay, we can do this, we can see this, we can't see this, can you fix that for us? Then you fix it, you send it again, and they say, okay, it's fixed, or they don't. It's also going to give you some light other tools that we can go into. We'll just go down here, optimize your content with search analytics. So it's going to have a little bit of your search analytics. Some of the stuff is going to be new for me. Understand how Google search sees your pages. Yes, that will happen. So yeah, it's going to index it. You're going to find out what's going on with that. You want to index your website because that means that Google will be able to find it faster, track your AMP pages. So yeah, this is something that you need to register your website with so that Google knows that you exist. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this right now. They do have a lot of user guides that can help you with this. So we're just going to go on to the next one really quick. The mobile friendly test. This is another one. So I had a client and I said, do you know what's going on with your website at all? This is like the first meeting. I did a little bit of stuff, but I was saving the mobile friendly, and I actually typed in their company's domain name, and it was not very mobile friendly. It was mobile friendly enough. Yeah, so you have your test code. I think this is usually like with an app or a video that you might want to get tested. Why mobile? It's because of the fact that mobile is used more often than anything else. That's why. No one sits down at a desktop anymore, not unless they're at work. And most people's work has nothing to do with a computer. That's why. It's because it's being more common that you're allowed to use your phone at work. That's why. Let's go to Google Analytics. We don't have any active users. We can look at how about the demographics, how about age, how about gender. So interest category, this is really interesting. But that's your demographics devices. Yeah, that's Google Analytics. It's going to give you a lot of good stuff. Your main stuff that you're going to be paying attention to is in the audience or the real time. The problem that I have with this is that it has preset really annoying graphs that are not always the greatest. That really, really bothers me. So I don't really want to go into this. New versus returning. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is about, I would say, 80% this line graph, and then these, and that's it. It's really annoying. So what I like to do personally is pull this data into Power BI. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Data Studio. Now Data Studio is like the Google version of Power BI, where you can make different graphs and everything like that. So you can really analyze your own data. The problem is that it does not work like Tableau or Microsoft Power BI. There's not a lot of really like behind the scenes analytics going on. Your numbers are pretty much what they are. You know, like you can pull those numbers into something like Sheets and then pull the Sheets data back into Data Studio and do your engineering that way. But honestly, if you're going to do anything, go into some R script and build it yourself with Microsoft Power BI, because Power BI and Tableau are like your number one and number two interchangeably. Data Studio is kind of just like this nice, convenient thing for the average user. And I mean, it is going to get better and better and better and better. You can use this for backing up a lot of your SEO or tracking your SEO over time and making better visualization dashboards than Google Analytics will provide, but I don't really count on it too much. So grow your business with Google Ads. This is your PPC. This is a pay per click. So technically, is it free? No. And usually when you sign up, you have to sign up with a credit card. That's just how it is. Growing your business with Google Ads, you have to sign up with a credit card because they're going to want to bill you. It's actually pretty easy. You can put together an ad and you can schedule the ad to go on certain days at certain times. You can put a price cap on it and say, I don't want to go over $25, I think. I might be wrong. I'm sure you can go down to like $5 a month, but you're not going to like see anything. I think it has to be like $1 per day. So if you do Fridays from 4 to 9, then you could probably get away with like $4 or $5 a month. But you're not really going to get very much with that. Again, it goes right into SEO. You have to do SEO with your promotions. You have to know what words to put in because these ads only come up with those keywords. Find the right keywords for your business. It's almost like I planned these tabs. Go to Keyword Planner. Now, Keyword Planner is fun. And the reason why I think it is fun, because it has a circle of death going on right now. See? Go to Keyword Planner. Go to Keyword Planner. Why won't it go to Keyword Planner? I'm pushing the button. Find answers in our help center. Why won't it go to Keyword Planner? I'm pushing the button. Maybe I have to sign in first and then I can go to Keyword Planner. Maybe I have to give them my social security number and my credit card. I don't know. Think with Google. These are things that I want you to know about for promoting your own business and upping your own SEO, because Google controls about 92% of all web traffic. One of the tools that you can easily get to is Think with Google, and then it's a feature. So thinkwithgoogle.com/feature/test my site. Or you can just say test my site with Think with Google. Or test my site, I don't know, whatever. And then we're going to just go in and say, how about a business of mine? Let's go ahead and use theirs, preparing your mobile site speed report. Now, I've already done this in a different video, and it's at 4.8 seconds on a desktop computer with good Wi-Fi. This tests at 3G network speed. Oh, now it's up to 4G, and you can switch it. Hey, that's great. 5.1 seconds, rating is slow. That is not a joke, people. 3 seconds or less on 3G speed. But this is what happens when you use WordPress and you get a lot of JavaScript loaded up at the top of your website. At the top of that page, if you're loading a lot of JavaScript, and that's why people will do that one little page that comes up, the landing page where it says, do you want to go onto the website? And it's got a picture, it's got one button, it's got one text. It says, do you want to go to the website? You click yes, you go in. That one page that they built to push you towards the website was probably about 6 elements. It might have been, I think, six lines of code and 20 lines of code for that entire page. So this is page speed insights. This is the exact same thing, but that tells you page speed matters. I can do the same thing again. This is developers.google.com. So this is going to be another thing that might not even exist in a few years. It's a 12. Wow. That is a lot of information right there. Look at this. Defer off-screen images. Properly size images. Yeah. Yeah, if you have to properly size your images because they're already too big, and then your website has to do the work of converting those and moving them down, that is going to hurt your speed. Serve images in next-gen formats. Yeah, there are thumbnail images where you can resize it yourself, put it in, and then it's fine. And then there's plugins that will do it for you. And a lot of times, you'd be surprised, a lot of these times plugins actually show up only on the paid versions of WordPress themes. It's really crazy. This is why you should talk to a professional. I've seen people who just have a gift for this stuff. No formal training whatsoever, but they do it all the time and they have a gift for it. And we're back to Google Trends. I've already done a video on this tonight, but really neat. This is what's going on in the United States. Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian. The World Cup worldwide. The Democratic. Oh, this is my fun one. Donut versus donut. And I've done the exact same thing before with bartender versus. If I type in bartender, this is not the actual spelling of bartender. And then bartender. This is just my little fun game here. So if you go into any word processor, like Word or Google Docs or something like that. What is it? Yeah. And you put in bartender with no space, it'll tell you that it's spelled wrong. With a space, that's the actual correct way of spelling it. Real fun tool. You can go all the way down to the city level. I think I looked at Miami earlier. And then you type it in and you click down here. And look, they care more about how to spell it incorrectly as much as everybody else in the United States. You can go down to the past hour. Yeah, you can put it down in, let's see if there's anything in, no, alright. We'll go back to all categories. We can do it and see if there's a YouTube search on it. There was one YouTube search on it, looks like, in Hialeah. So, in the last hour, Google Alerts, this one I did was fun. This is completely free. There's no login. There's no nothing. Create alert about, and I just started doing a lot of stuff. This is like the Node.js app that you would plug in for doing a MongoDB NoSQL database. Oddly enough, it was one of the first things. Jensen Ackles. So if you ever watch Supernatural, he is the older brother, Dean Winchester. I actually saw him on the alerts main page. I clicked on him only because about 2 days ago I saw a YouTube video or something, and it was the Green Lantern. It looked like Jensen Ackles wearing the Green Lantern outfit, like he was going to be the next Green Lantern, and I got really excited because I think he would do a really good job, period. And believe me, if he was the Green Lantern, everybody would be talking about it. This actually will get emailed to you, like this report. But I thought it was really neat. I'm probably going to set up something later for this. I want to see if it comes in under a certain format or if it comes in like as a CSV or a Sheets file. That would be really cool. And then we're just going to go to AdSense. Now, you've got a website. You want to make some kind of money. I don't know what kind of website you have. And this has really nothing to do with SEO, with the exception of the fact that you're actually helping somebody else's SEO. Because you're going to run an ad on your website. Anytime somebody comes to your website and clicks on the ad, you make a little bit of money. Now, obviously, this is going to matter more if your SEO is on top. This goes right back to AdWords. This is what goes into AdSense. So this is your side. This is what affects their side. So if you want to make a little bit of money, it's probably not going to be big money, but it's always nice to get a little something in the mail. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Smash the like button. You've watched it all the way to the end. I'm proud of you. I don't know if this is actually going to be the end. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. This is crazy, and I'm tired, and this is like a third video tonight that still has to be edited and scheduled and put on the website. Hit the notification bell. Make sure that you are getting notified when these come out. I'm going to try and schedule them. I want to kind of say like Tuesday and Friday. Everybody does Wednesday and Friday, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to conflict with everybody else. I'm sure you want to like watch something entertaining on a Wednesday, and on Tuesday, hey, it's all about business, as long as it's not Monday, right? Hit the like button.